Well, hello guys, welcome back to Omegaminecraft ZAWA 1. We are here at my botanical gardens, and today we're gonna finish up this nice enclosure for Coatimundi, and you guys can come along and watch as we do this. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've seen the previous videos. I hope you guys follow along, and let's get going. So, what I have is a little chest here with all my goodies in it. As you can see, these are all the little critters and some blocks that we're going to use to decorate this little enclosure. Um, for me, as you guys have seen before, I don't make enclosures that it's all fancy. I like to keep the enclosure simple so that you can see the animals better. Um, After all, it's all about the little animals. And yeah, we started here with some dirt blocks just to get the terraforming inside the enclosure finished. And yeah, we're going to add some other blocks. Firstly, um, just going to take away some of this corner here. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll put some salty dirt down and put some of those nice little rice plants in here, seeing that they're nice and brown, and on the one corner, and put some water around it. Um, so we're going to have to see. I've been thinking of putting some more grass type blocks in, but at the moment, as I said previously, I don't do enchantments, so I don't have anything to enchant so I can get Silk Touch. So we're doing this the hard way. Well, not the hard way, a different way. So yes, on this corner, as you can see there, there's two opposite banks, and yeah, I think that looks good. I'm having the two little towers in the middle, uh, so little animals can path their way up there, and then when you're outside the enclosure, you can see them nicely. Um, but yeah, let's see what we can do here. Been thinking a lot of more enclosures. I've got a lot of more animals that needs little homes. You've unfortunately missed out on the little owl enclosure we did on top in the gardens. That still must get its exhibit class, but we'll get to that. Probably it won't be on camera. That's a little quick swap, and they're quite fast. Those little owls. They scoot scoot, and yeah, before you know it, they scoot scoot out of the enclosure and they're gone. And to go catch them again, don't have time to go catch them again. I've caught five more owls. Let's see what we have. Now we're going to put the water in there. I've got some nether wart um, and some reeds as well. Probably put some of those down there. But yeah, I caught some more owls, and we're probably going to put them in with the others. I've been thinking of maybe changing that exhibit, making it a little bit more bigger, and rounding it off a little more. At the moment, it's a bit jaggy. So yeah, let's see if we can get to that soon as well. But first, I want to do this and get these little Coatimundis inside their little enclosure. So we're going to put some woodlocks in the corners. Not that we'll probably see them, but it's there for them, so it's not there for us. And yeah, it will absorb some water. So if we want to put some lighting here, say for instance some lighting shrooms, they'll go nicely on top of that as well. The thing is, in a long enclosure like this, is to balance out the two ends. The viewing sides is going to be the long ends. So whatever you do, I like to make sure my animals are right front and center, so we can see them nicely. And um, yeah, it's what it's about, isn't it? It's about little animals. So putting all fancy kinds of things in here just to distract from the animals, not worth it in my book. So let's see. I've got some blue toadstools. I'm gonna use them later on. Just want to see. Mm, maybe, yeah. Let's start with some leaves. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of a bushy type of thing here. Definitely gonna put in some eucalyptus. Um, Probably put the leaves on top of the blocks so that the little animals can sit on top of them and they're nice and high. Still don't know why they path to the highest point in the enclosure. It's just one of those things. So, guys, if you are on ZAWA 1 and you are creating some enclosures, remember that your animals will always sit on the highest block. That looks pretty nice with the rice, and yeah, that grounds that corner very nicely. So balance it, one little there, and probably gonna put some more in here. Maybe I shouldn't make that little hole there. They're not gonna use it, so yeah, let's see what happens. Um, yeah, put those two, and then yeah, that looks good. Two little gravel looking like embankments on the side. Don't mind that at all. So, still trying to figure out why the reeds doesn't want to grow inside the water. Um, I think it's something to do with the mod pack. As I said before, sometimes they actually go in and sometimes they just don't. I've tried all of the other blocks, the clay blocks and the salty dirts and the normal dirt, but for some reason I got them to go into one pond once, and yeah, since then I could not get them in again. Don't know why. I'm probably gonna have to experiment with that or ask the community further why they won't plant. But I don't know if it's a level thing where it has to be deeper than one block. Although the upper pond at my little house there is only one block deep, and I could plant them there. So I guess it's probably just a little glitch. Um, but we'll figure it out. I really want to use those plants. They look very nice, nice and brown, and yes. So as you guys can see, we're gonna put cobblestone in each corner. It saves us some glass in each corner, not much, but a little bit of glass we save in the corners. We can put those little pillars down, take a little chisel, and do that Celtic little pattern on it as we have been using through the whole zoo so far. Um, Glass at the moment, I've got a few. I'm definitely gonna have to go make some more. Uh, as I realized, uh, glass is something you always need, and mostly every enclosure you're gonna need at least 4 stacks of glass. Um, so yeah, 4 stacks of glass is 4 stacks of sand, and 4 stacks of sand is 4 stone shovels. So it works out nicely. It's fortunately it's only one iron bar we need to use every time we brew, so it's not that much. Um, but it looks the best, and it doesn't really take away from any of the enclosure. So yeah, I'm only going to make this 2 high. There's no need for it to be any higher than 2. The Coatimundi will probably sit on top of the grass blocks, and we'll probably do the last, or sorry, not grass blocks, leaf blocks, and we'll probably do that at the same height as 2, um, just so that everything is nice and up at eye level. Uh, but yeah, we have to concentrate when we're putting down these. I've had it where I skipped a block, uh, went back home to get some more supplies, and came back, and yeah, my little animals were frolicking about everywhere else except inside the enclosure. So yeah, it's a bit tricky. Take this one away. I'm gonna put some cobble in here. There we go. This side as well. It's nice. Maybe take that one out. Yeah, It's out. Do it on this side as well. This one as well. There we go. And let's see. What do we have here? We've got the walls. I don't think I'm going to keep on using the walls, but just want to see how they look. They actually do connect to the glass, but yet again, then we can't texture them, can we? Stone walls is one of the blocks we can't texture in this pack with the mod. Um, and yeah, the fences would have looked nice, but they're a bit thin. So let's just see how this looks, and if it's actually worthwhile doing it. I don't mind the cobblestone texture at all, although it's 112. But yeah, not completely happy with it. But any case, so let's make a hole here so we can get inside and get back to decorating this little hobbit hole here for the Coatimundi. I really like the overgrown stumps. It gives a little nice green color to the blocks. As you saw, I did my glass on the edge of the enclosure, so that it's flush with the walkway on the side, and there's a little gap underneath it, as you can see there. Makes it looks a bit nicer when you put water in those areas. So yeah, let's put some leaves down, and decorate the little blocks just to get rid of the most of the ground texture. We want it nice and green. This was a eucalyptus forest and everything was nice and green. So yeah, we're putting them back so they look a little bit better, more lush, more green. And yeah, let's see. We have to make sure that, yeah, let me use it on this side. How does that look? Yeah, that looks alright. Looks like a little bush. Um, Maybe I should take away that little hole there. They're not going to use it as a little sleeping place. They're going to go for the highest places and sleep there in any case. And then there's no point of having it, is there? That looks good. Alright, let's do this one. I like to use the dirt blocks as a, how can I say, a space saver. And then model my leaves around it. I mean, you can always take away the dirt inside of it, but if you do one block of leaves in front of a dirt block, on the sides you can actually see through the oak leaf blocks, and it looks very nice. It gives a little bit more texture than just the leaf block. So let's go ahead and put some water in our little moat here in the corner. As you can see, those three little grass blocks in the corner unfortunately grew faster than we could. So yeah, grass is probably gonna silt blocks and go green instead of the nice gravelly texture. But at least the rice plants will still grow in it. Even though the grass grew over the little block, it will still grow into that little block. You can't plant the rice blocks on a normal dirt. It won't sit in there, it will just pop out. And yeah, so let's see, we split these two up, just makes it easier to fill them. One there. Oh, service restarting again in 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll probably pause this video halfway through and just continue when we restart. See, that's it. One there, one there. Definitely the grass is gonna overgrow. Well, it doesn't look too bad, it's nice and green, so I'll probably leave it as such. Yeah, definitely I'll leave it as such. Just add some water on this side. You start in the corner again and just go forwards. There we go. It's flowing and it's bubbling. It's quite nice. There we go. Lift that point up. There we are. So one thing about 112.2 was The water mechanics is a bit different now these days in the new releases, and I think this is one of the reasons why the developers chose 112 um, for the way the water behaves and the way you can use it. Uh, it's not that realistic as it is at the moment with the flow patterns in the new releases, and I think I think it was a good choice. Except that all the other mod packs works better with 112. Uh, I do miss a couple of things. I miss campfires, well, not campfires, normal fires, and I miss my lanterns a lot. I like to decorate with my lanterns, especially the soul lanterns. Um, you can hide them inside leaf bushes, and if you texture them right, you don't see the light, but it gives off a nice view. I've done it before where I used a red leaf block, enclosed a little blue lantern inside that, and then put vines on the outside, and it gave a beautiful, beautiful look. It's a little bit almost like a fairy light. Well, not a fairy light, but it's quite magical. So yeah, there's a couple of things I miss. I miss having not being able to use half slabs of all the materials I want. Uh, and But hey, it's what we have. And so far, we've been making it work for us, right? Everybody has to. So it's reminded me from way back when this was the one to have. So there wasn't any options. We had to use it, so we did. So yeah, let's see. It looks pretty with the water. Let's put one in the corner here. There we are. Look at his little tails. Such cute animals. Always reminds me of lemurs. There we are. Maybe later I'll come in and put a nice palm tree in here. Um, just depends on the little animals or the little critters. Are they going to behave themselves or not? But yeah, look at them. Look at his little tails. I have not even checked if which are males and females. I know there's two different variants in here. Um, but yeah, look how happy they are. Directly going for the top blocks again. Well, guys, I think this is going to be the end of the video before the server restarts. So I'm just going to pack up my little chest here, all these things in my inventory, and that's going to be it. I'll probably, when the server restarts again, carry on and finish up. So, guys, thank you for joining again. This was Omegaminecraft ZAWA 1. I'm Tintin, and like, share, subscribe, ring that little bell. Make sure you follow me, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.